smack dab in the Vatican bosom. And so now, perhaps it's no coincidence then that we find the biggest solar discs on Earth in the city of Rome. There you see it in these pictures, along with another one of those Egyptian obelisks we talked about earlier. So in the center of the solar wheel is the sun worship obelisk carried to Rome in the 1500s, in the latter part of the 1500s, around 1580 I believe, carried to Rome from the Egyptian city of Heliopolis, and Heliopolis was known as the city of the sun, where was the center of Egyptian sun worship. So this obelisk in the center of the largest solar wheel, solar disk, if you will, in the world, in the center of it is this obelisk taken from the city of the sun, Heliopolis, and it was placed right there in the center. So this obelisk had everything to do with sun worship. So, I mean, look here, everybody. How much more clear, how much more painfully clear could it be that the Roman Catholic Church has combined pagan imagery, pagan symbols, into the church? In other words, tried to Christianize pagan symbols. We're talking about an amalgamation, a blending, a combining of paganism and Christianity, which ends up with a distorted Christianity. Now, I know this is explosive. What I'm sharing here is controversial, but you want to understand the pyramids, Pope, and end-time prophecy connection? Hang in there. We continue. So, we are talking about sun worship. And so don't miss the key point here. Don't miss the key point here. The church in apostasy is apostasy in a pattern of creeping compromise, brought in familiar pagan symbols and images and gave them Christian names and Christian meanings, which would lead them ultimately they deleted the second commandment from their teaching catechism. Why? Because the second commandment made them uncomfortable. What did the second commandment say? God said, don't make images and bow down to them. So they just simply removed it out of the catechism. So to this day, it's not in the catechism. Why? Because the church has made it very clear they believe God gave them the authority to do these things, and they feel no problem.
God did not give them the authority to do these things in Rome.
Images of Madonnas and saints and